And we're back for another video. And I'm gonna be honest. I had started a second video pretty much right after my first one. And I felt myself going down into certain topics that, excuse me, were hard to articulate. And I think it's more than that. It's the past part of me coming up reminding me of all those times that I've spoken on these things and all of the ways in which I've been so unfairly misunderstood. And I don't want to really get into this. I just wanted to start this video and share that I ended up ending my recording, which is something it's a feeling I've been pushing through. If you've watched my videos, you know this. There's been moments where I'll be uncomfortable or whatever, and I'll feel the need to end my recording, but I push through it. But in this moment, this morning, just literally, 3 minutes ago, I ended the recording. And that's okay, right? It's so okay. It's so okay. And now I'm having this feeling of this is funny. I'm having this feeling of wanting to end this recording, but I won't. I'm not gonna. I'm really happy with how my first video went. Really happy. And this is a moment for me to recognize the part of myself that wanted to repeat unconsciously, that I had that expectation of how the future would be, how this next video would go. I want to acknowledge this part of myself. I'm recognizing that it's, in this moment, it's something I had to it wasn't right in my face. It wasn't right there for me to recognize. I had to sort of suss it out in the moment as I was speaking. But I was able to. I had an expectation. And I felt this sense of, excuse me, dissatisfaction with how this video was going. And as I've said, this is for me. This is my healing journey. And as I've said, there's so much value. I'm getting chills. There's so much value to a video like this for me. I've mentioned, I think I'm going to be taking a tangent, but I've mentioned in my last video, how I'm sort of letting go of the parts of myself that put others before me. And I believe I spoke in one of my videos yesterday of how I recognized that when I explain myself in the sense of acknowledging that I'm repeating myself, um, I can acknowledge that that part of myself is saying that as a way of how do I say this? I think it's saying it out of fear. I keep repeating myself by saying I am repeating myself out of fear. And I'm bringing this up because I'm beginning to recognize that I'm letting go of this part of myself. I'm I've been recognizing moments where I feel the need to mention that I'm repeating myself and explain myself and say, yes, I know, I'm repeating myself. That's the part of healing. And I don't. Because it doesn't matter. There's no need to explain myself because I'm doing this for me. But these first videos that I'm making, I was almost just driven to, you know what, I'm going to speak on it. I'm not going to say that I'm repeating myself, but I experienced the feeling, the desire to say it. How about we go there next? It's a part of the process. Now we just got off track. Excuse me. Though in this moment, I'm feeling, I'm perceiving how different this video is from the last one. Excuse me. I don't really need to describe the differences, but I'm feeling a sense of comfort. Again, I'm okay with this. It's as though I am truly integrating this new way. I am truly releasing these past versions of self. It's like in my first videos, I was forced to bring up my fears and my discomfort as a way of pushing through and creating content. It was a requirement. And as time has gone on, I've just experienced this progression of healing that I can perceive in this moment. And that's something about myself that I've come to learn and understand, it's like one of the main, you could say, processes behind my healing journey has been this ability to discern and perceive change through time in a way that is very feeling based and mentally and logically based. I'm able to recognize progress that is very, very nuanced and understand what it is that has changed and why it has changed. Well, we're at 11 minutes already. Let's end it here as a way to make peace with the part of myself that wants to go deeper into this topic, so as to make it more understandable and let's just acknowledge where I am and be at peace with leaving it here. Let's leave it here. Alrighty.